Electric fireplace inserts promise cozy warmth, but some heat a closet while charging you for a living room. 5 inserts. 1 honest ranking. The winner surprises you. Here is what actually separates a good insert from an expensive space heater with a light show. Real heat output, believable flame quality, and reliability past the return window. The market is flooded with look-alike specs. So I went through owner reports, ratings, and real-world feedback. One rule: trust the rating backed by serious review volume, not the marketing sheet. At $159.99, the Giant X 28.5-inch promises a lot. 3 flame colors, 5 brightness levels, an 8-hour timer, and 750 or 1500 watts of heat. Flexible installation too, recessed, wall-mounted, or freestanding. That is a real list for the price. But 4.5 stars across 1,551 owners tells a more complicated story. Some buyers report it quit within a few months. The flame effect lags noticeably behind pricier options here. Buy it for a guest room or a low-stakes install, not your main living space. If realism and longevity actually matter, the next pick is a different conversation. Duraflame calls this a 1,000 square foot infrared heater. At $169.99, that's a real claim worth pressure testing. The faux log aesthetic is genuinely convincing. The crackling sound is a nice touch. And 5,540 owners giving it 4.4 stars means this thing has earned its reputation the hard way. Here's the catch, though. Some owners report units shutting off after just minutes of use, and customer service gets flagged in those failure reports. There's also no ambient flame mode, heat on or nothing. Verify the return policy before you click buy. Strong pick for aesthetics. Just go in with eyes open. At $494, the Touchstone Sideline 50 has to earn every dollar above what the cheaper options here offer. 30 flame and ember color combinations, Alexa and Wi-Fi control, a 1,500 watt heater with a real thermostat. On paper, that is a genuinely compelling package. In practice, owners back it up. 4.7 stars. Across 3,689 reviews is the strongest trust score in this lineup. That is not a fluke. The smart integration works cleanly and the 50-inch width fills a wall the way a real fireplace does. The catch? The trim kit is sold separately. At this price, that stings. But if smart home control and serious visual impact are what you are after, this is where the lineup stops being a compromise. PureFlame calls the Western a realistic insert. At $389.99, that claim has to hold up, and mostly, it does. 33 inches wide, 125 flame variations, dual wattage at 750 or 1,500 watts, and coverage up to 1,000 square feet. That is a lot of fireplace for the money. The 4.7 stars across 4,580 owners is not a rounding error. That is genuine, sustained satisfaction at scale, and the flame realism draws most of the praise. Owners consistently say it reads as a real fire from across the room. The honest knock? Some report temperature sensor accuracy issues, meaning the unit can cut heat earlier than expected. Not a deal breaker, but worth knowing. If you want a proven, deeply customizable insert without climbing to premium pricing, the PureFlame Western earns it. But the number one pick on this list has the review volume to back up an even bolder claim. Number 1. The R.W.FLAME 60-inch recessed fireplace at $254. That claim, low noise, fits standard 2x6 stud framing, full touchscreen control, sounds like every other premium insert promise. So does the data back it up? 9,322 owners at 4.6 stars. That is not a fluke. That is the largest, most consistent trust signal in this entire lineup. The 60-inch span fills a wall the way smaller inserts simply cannot. You get adjustable flame color and speed, a timer that runs anywhere from 1 hour up to 24, and heat output from 750 to 1,500 watts. The one real caveat: The installation manual is vague on heat clearance specifics, so verify those details independently before you cut drywall. But for most rooms, most buyers, and most budgets just above the mid-tier, the evidence points here. So where does that leave you? The Giant X covers the basics cheaply. The Duraflame wins on heating output per dollar. PureFlame earns its price with crackling audio and flame realism. Touchstone adds smart home control, but charges for it. R.W.FLAME leads on owner trust and scale. Bigger room, bigger commitment, move up. Tight space, tight budget, move down. The latter here is actually logical. Tight budget, small space, Giant X. Authentic crackle matters to you. PureFlame, smart home household, Touchstone if the subscription sits right. Log set aesthetic, existing firebox. Duraflame, flagship wall installation with the most owner validation behind it. R.W.FLAME. Pick your tier. Buy with confidence. Links are pinned below. Which fireplace did you go with? Drop it in the comments.